Yes, guys. Welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the watch along of Borussia Dortmund versus Man City. How are you doing, my friend Saeed?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Steven? Thank you for having
Yeah,
me on.
no worries, man. Anytime. We're gonna get straight into it. Just trying to get my subscription service running. There we are. So there we are. We're literally about to run on. I'm a bit late, so I do apologize, guys. But first, please do hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Right? Get people to subscribe. It's for free. It's basically a donation for charity because it acts towards monetization and giving money to the charity through that. So please do it. Right? We are 131 away. It's for a charitable cause, so please do it now. I'm going to get my Twitter up, and I'm also going to get my teams up. Liverpool. Oh no, I'm doing one game, aren't I? Just
Yeah, it's a
realised.
hard choice.
Um,
What's your thoughts on this starting 11?
um, I haven't actually seen it yet, so I'd have to
Uh,
come back to you on that one. Oh, for God's sake, so many adverts. There we go. Right, Borussia Dortmund versus Man City.
it's sad that Sancho is injured. You would have loved to seen him in this
Oh, I'd
games.
love to have seen him in this game. Especially with all the big talk over him as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
and the fact that he used to play for City as well in the youths.
Big up, come on, City, says Charlie. Um, right. So we are looking at share screen. So for Man City, we got Edison in goals, Zinchenko, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Carl Walker in defence. Gundogan, Rodri, good Devin De Bruyne in the middle. De Bruyne as captain, Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, and Riyad Mahrez. So they're obviously playing with a false nine. Then for Borussia Dortmund, we got Hitz, Mori, Akanji, Hummels, Guerrero, Bellingham, Emre Can, Dahoud, Marco Reus, Haaland, and Gnaf, Berkey, Doreka, Munier, Pizcek, Schulz, Reina, Paslak, Rassel, Reina, Brandt, Tigges, and Hazard. And then for Man City on the bench, Stefan, Trafford, Garcia, Eke, Cancelo, Laporte, Mende, Fernandinho, Ferran Torres, Gabriel Jesus, and Raheem Sterling. All just before kickoff. Right before the kickoff. How about that? There we go. So a lot of people thinking City easily through. It's not easy going to Dortmund with a 1-goal lead, and especially when they got Haaland. Yes, very true, very true. Just trying to see. Switch to my other Twitter.
I mean, City's bench is better than our starting 11.
Yeah, man. That's how mad it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
me get talk. I forgot the link. I'm gonna send the link talk. Don't worry about that. There you go. City's bench better than the most Premier League teams starting 11's bare. Absolutely true. That's how mad it is, obviously. Big up everyone watching on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope in a minute. So big up everyone watching there. Please do keep watching for us. Do get people involved. Share it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Please do get them involved and make sure to smash the subscribe button if you are new.
Yep.
We are so close to not even just 900, but to 1K. Right, we get to 1K, we can monetize this channel. So let's go. Let's do it. Oh. So yeah, there you go with the scoreline in a minute. We're on 3 minutes 13. Borussia Dortmund happy to play it. Oh, very aggressive pressing there by Man City, and they nearly gave the keeper problems there. So, wonder if Pep Guardiola is think this again. He did last season. I think in the semis he did that, but no, in the quarters he did that. Yeah, definitely in the quarters. Sent Billy the link.
Steven, do you think Dortmund have a chance to knock City out?
What?
Do you think Dortmund's gonna knock City out?
They could do easily. I'll definitely say that. They could easily do that.
Imagine if they do. That's really gonna harness Guardiola's reputation. Which is crazy when you look at what he's won. It's a 0-0 in the other game as well.
I think so, yeah. I'd have to keep an eye on it.
you can tell that City are nervous.
Yeah, you can. You can. I think they're going to need to take about 10 minutes to warm into this game. Is anyone backstage? Yeah. No. Let's have a look. Come on, Dortmund says, which sports? Which sports? Do you want the link? If you do, send me a DM and I can DM you the link, mate. Pep quarterfinal Champions League curse. See, could continue tonight. Atomic Puppet. Hi, mate. How are you doing, mate? Phil Jones. He's great. Oh, don't start with it, man. He's always doing it, man. He's mad, man. He's mad. He's mad. He is mad.
Phil Jones couldn't even bench Holding, man. He's useless.
I'm just getting the game up now. A sec.
Looking at how City is approaching the game today, I don't think they gonna beat Paris if they go to the semi-final.
No.
I don't know, it's cup games, anything can happen. I think he would choose a different set.
It is very hard, because a team can get a penalty, a team can get a red card, injuries can happen. Just look at Bayern, they lost Gnabry and Lewandowski, and it wasn't the same anymore.
You see, I think what City's trying to do here is that they're trying to make Bayern chase the ball, so that they're pressing and chasing the ball. And I think if he'll continue this, no doubt, into the second half, but I think he'll make changes if there isn't a positive scoreline in this match. Pep will change it up to put more threat up front. But I think for the moment, he's got no need to go chasing the game, has he, really?
No, not at all. Not at all. But you can tell that, normally a City side, they just go for full attack.
Well, I think this is the thing. Do you know what I said it about? I don't know, was it like a week ago or something? I said about Pep learning from his mistakes and City being the finished article. And this is what I was talking about. Is what is Pepper's thought here is okay, well, why do I don't need to go chasing the game. They've got to chase us. So let's put players who can actually work the ball. And if we do get opportunities up front, there's more than enough players on that front line who can put the ball away. And if they haven't, and we keep them out, then maybe towards the end we can, or if they score, we can then change it up. We've got more players who can actually make a bigger threat up front.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite clever, really. I mean, it does seem a negative from what we're used to with City, but I mean, I think this is why I would say that they've probably got a better chance since Pep's been there to actually go on and win this tournament. Just simply because of this, what he's done right now.
It's good. I just look at the way Paris now counter-attack teams with Di Maria, Neymar, and Mbappe, and the fact that City usually play with quite a high line, and they don't, Stones and Diaz are not the fastest defenders in the world. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how he handles it. Because I do think eventually they will go through to semi-final.
Yeah, I mean, I've backed them to win it just because, this is Pep we're talking about, and the way he changed it up this season. and everything is done.
Thanks. No worries, man. Right, it's good to see you back and like doing your vlogs outside, man.
Yeah, good bit that.
Big up to
Good
you.
bit. I enjoyed
Big up to you.
Where you were stood, you was going around the Arndale Centre there, weren't you, Luca? And that was
yeah.
I used to go every Saturday. Manchester City Centre.
Isn't it the Manchester? The station is, and Piccadilly. Because the Piccadilly in the Manchester Arena, they're all one, aren't they? Like they're all in like one sort of same building sort of area. Because you.
No, I think you're thinking of.
So that's where you go off the station, you come down, and I'm sorry, maybe you're seeing it from the pictures or something.
Dortmund scored.
Oh,
Dortmund has scored. Dortmund has scored.
Okay.
Bellingham.
Okay. This changes things now.
I'm behind, mate. I'm behind.
Let's have a look at this.
Oh, you're that behind? Sorry. I'm usually the one that's behind. 15 minutes.
Fucking hell. Sorry.
What said Edison's way off his line. Haaland
way away.
Holds the ball up. Bellingham just pounces and did that take a deflection just as he hits it? No, he didn't. No, that was a great goal actually.
It was a great goal.
He's opened his foot right up there just to...
what a save. Oh, what a goal. Should the keeper have done more there?
Possibly.
I don't think he's tall enough.
Great goal.
I think he could have bummed a bit better there.
Okay, so
that changes things now. Right. So we have
now
a goal.
City have to score.
We have a goal, people. We have a goal. That's gonna change it all up now. Sorry, I've just got to change this. What's gonna make that score line? 1-0 2-all. They go through.
Yeah, as it stands now, Dortmund goes through.
Now, why has it done that?
Yeah, because City. Dortmund has scored.
Yeah, they go through, man. Ooh. Big up, Miss Mel, man. Mel, are you gonna come on for the watch along tomorrow? Right, I really enjoyed you on the watch along. You went mad. You was mad. Right, she was giving it right, left, right, and center. Right, I couldn't keep up. So yeah, do you want to come on? Big up, Miss Mel. Right. If you haven't got Miss Mel supporting your channel, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Honestly, it's a conspiracy.
Dortmund are in a dangerous position again here very easily as well.
It won't be easy.
Yeah. It seems.
Oh no! Oh, they're all over. Oh, Charlie.
I told you they look nervous.
Yeah.
His ass.
It's too easy.
His pet's ass is giving it this.
It's all too easy. It's all too easy for Dortmund. It's all too easy for Dortmund at the moment to
yeah. Rich, did you say you want to come on? Because like
here comes City on a counter attack. 3v. Well, now it's not 3v3. Now it's what 5v3. Great ball in. This is where now City. He needs to do what City do, which is try and get in behind. I think running at them like that is on a counter attack. It doesn't suit City at all.
And the fact that they don't have a number 9, I think they are changing now. It looks like Kevin De Bruyne is stepping up and Bernardo is stepping down. You know, the start of the game with Bernardo as a false 9 against Hummels. That doesn't sound right.
No, but because they're countering when they're trying to counter, it's Dortmund are getting back very quickly. So there's always going to be a wall there, and so it's going to be difficult
Rich,
for City to try.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I had to interrupt. Sorry. Rich, I've sent you the link. Plus, I was just saying, because I just sent it to you. Billy, I sent you the link as well. So, yeah, Billy, I sent you the link. But sorry, Talk, you were saying.
the way that City are trying to score on the counter, and now that when they keep possession high up the pitch like they are now, and then Dortmund are in shape, that's more what you would see from City is that kind of build-up play around in their half. But I think they haven't got the right players on at the moment to do that efficiently. So, you want your Sterling. Is Sterling fit? Is he on the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah, you need your Sterlings and your Jesus to give you that real firepower. So once you've made that run and the ball's played in, you've got somebody who can just ping it in, and it's a goal. But I think if they keep it like this, I think they're gonna struggle a little bit unless they get a free kick or even a penalty. Who knows? But
I want to make a conclusion.
Yeah,
Atomic Puppet, you're the secret child of Phil Jones. You're a secret child of Phil Jones. To say he's better than Diaz, I bet even his kids wouldn't say that. I said, love you, Daddy, but you're not as good as him. Stephen, no, I don't agree. Not in the slightest. Right? I know singers that are better than Phil Jones.
I mean, he can't even bench Lindelof.
Oh, look at how Dortmund have just swarmed them in that box, Man City. They're just getting swarmed, and then they're trying to feed it to Haaland really quickly, because if he gets one-on-one with anybody, it's more or less a goal. He's got to.
Just keep it going, guys. I'm going to be back in a sec.
Yep. City have got to change things up somewhat here. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of space, but they need to switch the ball quickly into these spaces. So they need to carry it further, like he's doing now. Who's that on the ball? Let's see. Is that Zinchenko? Why are you passing it back? Why is he passing it back? Just get it run. Get it run down the line, son. It's a bit of patient build-up play from Man City here, but they're now running into trouble down on the right-hand side. Can he get a cross in? No, he's lost possession. And this is the thing. It's seeming too easy for Dortmund right at this moment. He's gone out for a throw-in. Throw-in to City, is it? Yeah, Kyle Walker. They need to work something really quickly with a runner in behind. But who's going to be the runner? You know what I mean? There's no, like you said, there's no number 9. So who's going to be the runner? As it stands at the moment, they're all level. There's nobody there to make that run into the box. So they're kind of doing the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, because they have a lot of good players on the ball, but they don't have a lot of good players off the ball.
Yeah. There's no kind of threat.
There's no Sterling who will run out behind. There's no Jesus who will run behind. And there's no Cancelo as well. Or Mendy.
Yeah, and that's the DNA of City under Pep, and it is playing it up through the middle, and squirting it out wide, and then somebody running in behind, and boom, a goal. But now they've got a corner. Let's have a look.
But I wonder what it will do to them mentally if they get knocked out against Dortmund.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, again, because this will be the 4th time in a row that they've been knocked out of the Champions League. It will be a blow to them. There's no doubt about that. It will be a blow, and it will upset the equilibrium, shall we say? What's the referee doing here? Why is the linesman stepped in there? What's going on?
I don't know, but we got 6 people watching on YouTube, 7 on Facebook, and the rest on Twitch and Periscope. Please do share the stream, share it on Instagram, Facebook,
Why
Twitter.
did he make that shot?
I know, it's crazy.
Get people involved, right? Please do hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, you're as crazy as that shot. What are you doing? Subscribe. Subscribe.
They're all over the place here at the moment. City. Hold on a sec. They're all over the shop here at the moment. They look a bit in a bit disarray, and yeah, he needs to change something up sharpish.
Yeah,
you can't be waiting till half time. Surely not. He's got to make a positive change here. I mean, 4-3-3 is all good and well, but if you haven't got any real firepower in that front three, especially, then you're going to be constantly just on the danger line, so to speak, but without anybody to actually pull the trigger. Unless they can squeeze a pass through, someone makes it. Oh, they've got possession, Manchester City. Oh, was it off the bar?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
Is it a penalty?
Is it?
Is it a penalty?
It's
a penalty. It's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. Sorry, it's a penalty.
Penalty to Manchester City. Is he going to go to VAR?
I think it's a penalty.
Oh no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh, I thought you pointed to the spot. Retro, how are you, mate?
That should have been a free. That should have been a free kick though to De Bruyne.
Yeah,
he'd have gone up.
I sent the link to Richard. If
I don't think he can make it, mate.
Yeah. Well, anyway, mate, if you could get your community to check us out as well, right? Get us to subscribe. It'd mean a lot to us, right? Definitely would love to work with you in the future. He's at 800 subscribers. He's on the road to 1K as well. So go and do that now. All right, and go and subscribe to him because he's doing good content. Retro's on Instagram, isn't he? So I'll have to go to Instagram. Ow. Anthony's got the link, I think. No. There's Anthony. He's got the link.
I bet Charlie's fuming. One ball forward from Dortmund. Dealt with by Zinchenko. It is Zinchenko who's starting. Surely it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is Zinchenko. I'm not his biggest fan.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but I mean,
I think he's like one of the weak links in the team still.
Mm.
Mendy is very injury prone.
Yeah, I mean, they have to. I mean, let's have it right. We know that City's squad isn't absolutely perfect. I mean, considering especially now that Aguero's going and they need the striker, etc. So,
yeah, it's going to be interesting which striker they will go for in the summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Haaland deal is a big possibility. I know that Pep has done this. I've done this cryptic sort of toing and froing. We're not going to spend over 100 or whatever, and that's a nonsense to begin with. It's just, you're not going to start giving your cards away, are you, in the transfer market? Because if you start saying to the press, oh yeah, we're going to spend whatever it takes to get what we want and everything, you're already giving the opposition a heads up. So
well,
you wait,
Liverpool,
hold your cards to the chest. Go on.
Sorry, Liverpool, Real Madrid are 0-0 still. We're 1-0 here. So, yeah. Retro, mate, is on. How are you, my friend?
Boys, how are we doing?
Not too bad, my friend. No. Not too bad. I'm really feeling positive today. I don't know what's happening.
Why are you feeling positive, Stephen? Why are you feeling positive?
I don't know.
Why are you feeling so positive?
Do you know what? I just woke up this morning and I just thought everything was gonna. No. What do you know? What I woke up this morning and I just felt everything's gonna be all right. It really did. Everything's gonna be all right.
That's positive.
How are you doing, Rachel? What are you thinking about
until
with your club?
Arsenal play tomorrow? Then I get screwed.
Sure. What's happening with your club? What's your feelings?
Yeah, all right. We'll won against Burnley at the weekend. Not doing too bad. And some more big idiot news. Mr. Ashley has apparently going to close the club shop.
He's closing the club shop.
What?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, it was all over Twitter, and apparently he wants to close the club shop, and apparently because of the ownership, does the club shop closed?
That's interesting.
And that's what I finally mentioned the other day. Why close the club shop for? Been there for years. During James's Park, been there for donkeys. And apparently he's has all the staff. A lot of bollocks. Simple. It's crap.
Is there a deal in? Is there a deal in place then for a takeover? Or
I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. Talking about you yet. I don't know what happened at all. I need to see what happens.
I mean, because it's
bollocks.
When Newcastle are a massive club, and at the end of the day, I mean, I don't understand why it's been such a big deal for it to be taken over.
We're packing club, but a good fan base, got a lovely stadium.
Got a great stadium, lovely fan base, right?
Fan base, we're all cheer, we're drunk, but we'll laugh.
I mean, what I would say is not just a good fan base, but a proud fan base who will turn up thick and thin, rain or shine.
Right, even when they wanted to protest against Mike Ashley, they still went to the games, right? I'm sorry, that's what a boycott, but unfortunately with Newcastle, he knows that boycott won't work with Newcastle because they're still turning up, right? The thing is that, do you know what? This guy is a fat fuck. He's a wanker. I'm sorry. Right? This guy, Mike Ashley, right, doesn't care as long as he's making profit out of his businesses, right? If it's Sports Direct, House of Fraser, Newcastle, it doesn't care, right? To sell the club's shop like that and make all the staff redundant, you're a prick. You're a prick.
I think what's happened here is Mike Ashley has realised it takes a lot more investment than he originally thought and what he's willing to risk. He doesn't want to risk the scale of investment because, as we know, you could pump in 500 million quid and it's not going to guarantee that you win a big trophy. It's not going to guarantee that.
Yeah, just look at Arsenal.
Well, yeah,
it's just shocking. It's shocking.
I'm sorry, but excuse my language, man. But I'm sorry, I'm fed up with him. I'm fed up with him. Right? How about instead of like laying off, making cuts to his making cuts to staff? How about he makes cuts to his fucking diet?
Exactly. Just about the club.
How about he do that and wait and actually lose some pounds?
Yes.
How about money? If he loses some pounds, he might gain some pounds.
Probably will, yeah.
Fucking idiot.
But we beat Burnley last week.
Mike Ashley can go.
Hold on.
Can go rot in a gutter.
Hold on.
How to destroy a club like that? No, I'm sorry.
I
like Newcastle's club. I feel sorry for him.
Bloody club. It's like we've got a great fan base. We've got all the Toon fans turn up every single week at a Toon game on a home game on a state, and we have a great laugh. We'll cheer, we'll have a sing song, we'll just love it.
I'm sorry. I feel sorry. If I was a Newcastle, I feel sorry for Newcastle fans. They have to go through that with this owner. They really do. And why can't this ownership deal take over? Why? What's the problem with it? Honestly, man. You let Man City have it. With the Saudi owners. So why can't you do it?
But it's politics. It's politics. Politics. I don't want to speak too much about it because I'm not the most knowledgeable person in this subject, but I do know that City's owner and the Saudi Arabia regime, they don't get along at all. and I think
No
it
one
had
would get along with
something
my
to
Alfie. I
do.
wouldn't.
No. City's owner and the guys that want or Saudi Arabia in general and the United Arab Union, they don't get along at all. And I think it all started with being sports.
It's
so
it's like
so I think
every Newcastle fan at the minute, we just feel like strength of the top because we won last week, we won, and we'll just kind of grasp it. We need to grasp something at this club. We need to get access out of that club. He's ruined a great club.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think there's going to be. I think the thing is with Newcastle and the likes of clubs like Newcastle is that they're such big clubs that it would take an absolutely. I mean, this regime that you're under right now is it's rubbish. Let's have it right. But it would take something absolutely diabolical for it to affect the club in a really, really, really disastrous way.
You mean
the worst thing that could happen? The worst thing that could happen is again that you go down to the Championship, which would be in itself.
They've still had this regime in the Championship. It would take going down to League One, like Sunderland, going down to League One. That would that's what would do it, right? To the point that they can't make any money at all. That's what would do it. And this is what I'm saying. I feel the same.
Where they stay in this Championship for like
this is what I'm
3-4
saying with
years.
Arsenal. If they could find money in the Championship, they wouldn't care. They would do it. They wouldn't care.
Sorry, I lost you there. My internet dropped slightly. I don't know what happened
saying
there.
It's like with Arsenal, right? They see Newcastle and see if they can make a profit, whether they're in the Championship or the Premier League, they don't care which one it is.
No,
they'll probably take the Championship, and winning the Championship to get in the Premier League is like a major success.
Well, I want to ask something because I wasn't born or I didn't grow up in the UK. How come English teams are never owned by the fans? Is there a certain reason?
It's not anymore. We used to have fans owned by the club. I think Arsenal was owned by Peter Hill-Wood as a chairman, and the fans had a lot of say then back in the day. Back in the day, there used to be a lot. But
like Bayern Munich or like Dortmund,
but the problem is now it's so expensive.
It is
to be able to compete in because it's all right for Dortmund and maybe Bayern Munich because the league is not as competitive. Maybe I'd say than the Premier League. The Premier League is so competitive that it costs so much to be able to compete at the top level. So that's probably why I would say now they don't have fan-owned teams because it's just too expensive to be able to compete. That's against massive owners like the Saudis, the Abramoviches of the world, and also the American owners. That's probably why.
And also why, like for example, Arsenal, they sold the club to an owner who they knew wouldn't put his own money into the club. So what was the point?
Don't say what you're
doing. It's true. It's true. Look at every football club in it. Look at every football club in it. It's all the long league clubs. League Two are struggling. They need money.
Yeah.
What?
This is. What's that? Man, you have the best owners.
Don't have better owners. No one has better owners.
No. Listen, let's not even answer that question.
That's like saying Kroenke's a good owner.
You need to in today's market, right? For a big club like Newcastle and other clubs, you have to have owners who are willing to spend what needs to be spent in order to get that kickstart. You need that kickstart. This is not a race now. About you can't start this race now on a bicycle because everybody else is now starting on a motorbike. Do you know what I mean? So you need that injection at the start, a kickstart. If you get that kickstart, and you kind of
it's not starting. You can't start an F1 race with an F2 car.
Exactly.
It's half the power and half the downforce.
This is the thing.
F1 car.
If a new owner's come into Newcastle, put that initial investment in, you know, and buy some real quality players and install a really good. I mean, I know you've had good managers in the past, Benitez.
Not going to bring Rafa back.
The great Bobby Robson.
Sorry, they would bring Rafa back. You know that they would bring Rafa back because Rafa would happily take it because they've got money to spend.
Possibly.
Yeah, the reason
possibly.
It's because he fell out with Mark Ashley, so he wanted money to spend on the team, right? And he won't give it.
That's because it's like saying to a decorator, right, I want you to paint my ceiling, mate. And he goes, okay, well, have you got a ladder? And you say, no, I ain't got a ladder, mate. You have to just make do. You're like, what do you mean? What do you want to do? Just throw the paint up at the ceiling? You know what I mean? Come on. You've got to have the tools for the job.
Yeah, you do. And the fact that Benitez was kind of overqualified for Newcastle, it was almost as he was doing them a favor, and still he couldn't appreciate. I think that pissed him off.
As well, it's
we could have had good players.
Yeah.
Steven,
I mean,
you have to go.
What's that? Sorry, what did you say, mate?
We have to go, Steven. Come on, mate. It's ringing us.
All right.
I'll be back on.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, my mate. Subscribe to my channel and say you know where I am to find me. You can support me, please. You know, I'll get a 400.
Go and support his channel. He's doing great at Newcastle content. So it's Retro NUFC. So go and check it out now. All right. Big up.
Take it easy.
Take care.
God bless, man.
See ya.
Yes.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
See you later. Back to this game. It's still 1-0 to Dortmund. I've not really been watching that much because of that conversation. But has he made any changes to Pep? I don't think he has he?
No.
Or has he?
No,
he hasn't.
I think he.
I think the game has settled down a bit. No.
Yeah.
They've had their little spell, Man City.
I feel like he
need to change
changed
something.
the formation a bit. I feel like Kevin De Bruyne is a bit higher than in the beginning of the game. But Dortmund have the game exactly where they want it. They couldn't be happier, I think. Obviously, when you play a side like Man City, they will always create chances. You know, it's impossible.
Well, because of like you just said there, the way City have set up, Dortmund were thinking, great, you keep it like this, we're going through. And that's a big positive. That's a positive sort of boost to their confidence and belief that actually we're going to do this. And that's a dangerous thing to do because you put that in a team like Dortmund, you get them really fired up. It's going to be hard once he makes changes, Pep, to actually get the changes he's made to have an effect in the game. So I would do it earlier rather than later.
Yeah. I would do it at halftime. I wouldn't even wait.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, it's too late now because it's 42 minutes. But yeah, at half time, get in there, identify where you're lacking, and boom, get them changed and give it a good old go. Because otherwise, this is going to be an easy ride for Dortmund.
Yeah. And imagine if they had their fans.
Yeah.
What a game it would have been. I feel for them.
I see what you're saying now about Zinchenko. That's twice he's been passed the ball now. And he's not made an attempt to make a run. He's just passed it straight back.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's not City material.
You've got to take risks. You've got to take risks, man. You've got to. You're now in a
especially at this
you're
level,
going out.
It's you at the highest level. You have to take.
They've got to take risks now. I'm sorry, they've got to.
Again, he lost the ball.
Lost the ball.
Yeah.
I don't get why they do that. Why did they put the ball in the box, man? Just lay it off to the next right back or someone on the wing and get them to cross the ball.
What do you guys make of Jude Bellingham? Should he be in the Euro squad?
I think Gundogan did play for Dortmund, sorry, though, just before I answer that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jude Bellingham's a quality player. He's playing well in this game. Got the goal. He's making a difference.
But there's always a risk though that when you come from what people call a farmers league, you come from a different league, and you come into the Premier League. There's always a risk that it's not going to work for you. We've seen it so many times. So
hang on, Jude Bellingham didn't come from a farmers league.
No. I'm saying if Bellingham came from Dortmund to England, would it work for him? Like, would it work for Haaland? We don't know.
I don't call Bundesliga a farmers league. I call the Liga as one.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. But a lot of people would call it a farmers league because a lot of people just think that the Premier League is the one and only league. But in a certain sense, it is.
I'm sorry, well, they're stupid. How is it then? Bayern Munich won the Champions. How is it one?
Go on, Zinchenko. No, he's making pass it to Zinchenko. He's in space. Why have you passed it all the way back now to deep midfield?
I don't even know.
It's gone at half time anyway. But
yeah,
Pep's got to sort this out. Otherwise, they're done.
Talk though, but why?
Go on.
Why say that as a farmers league when Dortmund win the Champions League?
I think the issue is, for me, is the Premier League. Even though it's more
Madrid
money in the league,
Madrid's not doing well either.
It's probably more bigger names in the league. I don't think the league is as good as it was a couple of years back. And I think people still look at it when Chelsea was so good, United was so good, City was so good, Liverpool was good, Tottenham were good, Arsenal were good. Whereas now, this team have these names, but if you look how they play, they are not as good as they were before, most of them. And I think Premier League, as a league itself, have probably lost 10-15% as good as they were before.
Yeah, well, I
think leagues like the German league is getting better, and that's why we are seeing the German teams doing better. And even the French league, even though it's not at a Premier League level, but it's getting better. We saw Lyon last year, we saw Paris last year, this year again, and they got a really good structure in those leagues on how they recruit players and how they find very good young talent players and how they implement them into their teams.
Yeah. I mean, I still think though that there is still I think the Premier League has still got the edge over these leagues just simply because of the intensity and the relentless either both teams going for gold, so it's end to end, or the teams that are like your Cities and your Liverpools who are just like relentless in their attacks and they're so speedy and it can get really physical and the refereeing's different. There's a lot of different aspects to each league, and I mean at the end of the day, the only way you would ever solve that argument is if you took the two top teams from each league, made another league, and had them play it out until you came out on top. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the only way you would then say which is the best league. But that's never going to happen.
But just to make it clear, I do think the Premier League is better than the German league, but I don't think it is as good as people think that it is compared to the German league, if that makes sense.
Sorry, just looking for
but I'd like to see what changes he's going to make here, Pep, because they kind of, apart from that goal, they didn't seem too flustered at the back whilst defending. The midfield seemed to do okay. I think they need to get somebody else on them wings. Either like get Sterling on, Jesus, and who else Who's on the bench? Let's just have a look. Who's on the bench for City?
I would probably put in Mendy for Zinchenko as well.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Because I think right now they have so many players on the field that wants the ball on their feet. You know, they have Bernardo Silva, they have Phil Foden.
They are just sticking 11 men behind the ball. By the way, cannot join. MSC, hello. How are you? Nice to see you in the chat. First thing in the evening. Or
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, right. No worries, man. The links in the chat if anyone wants to come on. Charlie, do you want to come on and give your breakdown of it? I'm sure I'm gonna love it.
I bet Charlie be very disappointed indeed.
Yeah, I should be able to do the Slavia Prague preview with the Slavia Prague youth coach at 11 a.m. tomorrow. That will be, though, with me in the hospital, but we are going to do it. I'm hoping the hospital, we shouldn't have any problems doing the streaming because it's just a preview. There's no loud raid noises. There's no swearing. It's not like a watch along where you can end up swearing or something like that. It's just a nice chat for the preview for the game, right? Well, I don't know that, Charlie, but I'm going to show it anyway. And if he causes any trouble, then he's going to be gone. Okay? So I'm always welcome to anyone in the chat if they're not going to cause a problem, right? Because that is my sort of way. That's how I do things, right? Sorry, I give people a chance. So,
what's that? Sorry, mate. Who's that?
It's just Charlie mentioned about MSC, but I'm sorry. I'll give people a chance to come on this channel and let them have their opinion. If they start causing trouble, then they're gone. That's how I roll. If people don't like that, go watch someone else. That's how I do it. So, but yeah, we should be able to do that whilst I'm in hospital having my infusions. Obviously, I got my weekly infusion on albumin infusion. Hopefully this time I don't have to stay in. And shock everyone about how low my blood was, because it was so low that they classed it as critical, and it going any lower could have been fatal. But luckily with 3 bags of blood, they've got us back up to a level that's decent, and I'm free to go. But might have to have an extra bag of blood tomorrow, but we'll make plans for that anyway. But yeah, brilliant. We'll hopefully be able to do that at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Bargaz, mate.
What's happening, man?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Doing a little bit of training. I mean, nothing to it, but I'm enjoying these Champions League games. Nearly had a heart attack yesterday. Thankfully, Neymar Jr. showed up. You know, I had to throw that in there. But today though, I mean, Man City better wake the fuck up.
So he actually did some output this time, not some rainbow flicks.
Oh, are you joking? He does that. He does that game in, game out. You just don't notice it sometimes.
No, he actually did the most important part.
Yo, Bayern would have lost that game 6 times out of 10. What? Last year they got lucky in the final. I mean, they took their chance. I'll put it that way.
No. That's the Neymar.
No.
That's Neymar can't take his chances, mate.
Who had more chances last year?
Don't come at me with that one. No.
I know the stat merchants.
That was Neymar fucking it up big time.
Mbappe, you mean Mbappe?
3 sitters, mate, and he fucked it up.
Last night, yeah. But still, that might have been the best performance in a loss. Probably, some of the stuff he did was wavy. I'll put it that way.
Oh my god! Because what he did a step over. Oh my god! It's a wank.
Oh yeah? You take him at Arsenal? You take him at Arsenal?
wouldn't say you're an Arsenal.
All right then, like put some respect on Neymar, man. Put some respect on Neymar. I saw you guys. I saw the hate you guys were giving him.
Bargav, just because he gets in the Arsenal side does not mean he gets every.
I mean, that's not much of an accomplishment these days, but I mean,
if he gets in Man City side, then you've got a point.
Oh yeah, what did Mbappe do yesterday? By the way, your favorite.
He played his part, man.
He played his part. 2 offsides. Like I said, man, Neymar all day. Neymar all day.
He's the secret behind it, man. He's the secret behind it.
All right, but today though,
if he gets to Neymar's age, he will be better than him. Don't you worry.
Oh, we'll see. I mean, he showed some promise. He showed some promise.
City will be better than Sean once he gets Berg and once he has a few years.
No, I mean, Man City better wake the fuck up. I want to see the Man City PSG game, but.
What?
Of course. Oh, you might be out. So I'll be stressed out right now if I was you. By the way, so you might be taking the balls at Wembley. Like you might be looking for the. That was last week. They better show up tomorrow too. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's game also.
Just like Bargab came onto the stream with balls.
Nah, I was.
Just because you're throwing a football around does not mean you've got balls, mate.
Let me see your skill. I mean, I was gonna say like I want to see a couple
of. I'm a goalkeeper. I have no skills.
He's a goalkeeper.
I don't. Goalkeepers don't have no skills.
Nah, man. It's either way though. Either way, it's a pretty decent. This game's been pretty decent. I think Bellingham is that was a fantastic goal.
Sorry, are you free at 11 a.m. tomorrow? Because we got the preview.
For what? Oh, yeah.
We've got Slavia Prague at 11 on Thursday. But it depends if I can film in the hospital. If it's okay with them, it should be. Yeah. But we'll just have to make sure.
We'll see tomorrow. I mean, I feel like my nerves are going to be
as well. I've asked
I feel like my nerves are going to be like on a different level tomorrow. I mean, I'm enjoying today's game because yesterday was nerve-wracking. Also,
I'm just gonna check. Hang on.
I mean, it's like spring. It's like summertime here right now. So basically, summer weather. But I mean, I want to kind of enjoy it. I haven't been able to on it. What?
Oh, Charlie, unhide him, please. Fuck's sake. Like I said, I give people a chance, man. No. I give people a chance first. If they're gonna start causing trouble, then they can go. You've got to give me an excuse.
Yeah, but we can't have crazy profanity, bro. Crazy profanity.
No. I get that, but I'm sorry. That's just the way I am. Right? I'm always giving people a chance. Right? It's always
well, yeah. With that said, I mean,
I'm sorry. That's just the way I am. I'm sorry.
I haven't actually got the chat open. Sorry, hold on a second. To get in there.
I'm trying to find him.
Come on.
I think they're coming out now for the second half. Let's see if Pep's made any changes.
But I got to get going. But I just want to say, I mean, what do you guys see for this game?
I think City, if they make the right changes, I think City can get something out of this game. This might be Pep's plan. You know, is to wait until wait until 60 minutes and then go for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing with Man City is like, they're it's just a really good. This is a really good style matchup, and it's been exciting to watch it. It's like a boxer fighting. It's like a boxing fight right now. So I'm excited to see what. I think Dortmund looked like high energy. Let's see if they can keep that up because it's hard. It's okay doing it for 45 minutes, but let's see what they can do. Bellingham's on a yellow, so let's see if they can keep some of the aggression up. But it's going to be very important. This game is on a knife's edge right now. It's pretty much on a knife's edge. So it's amazing Champions League games these lately.
What scores the Liverpool game, by the way?
I think. What goal is what? What is that actually? We're looking at that.
We've got some echo there.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Might be
yeah,
you,
it's probably
mate.
bad.
All right, but I'm about to leave anyway. So, anyway, see you guys later. I mean, I gotta. I'm gonna go watch these games.
Oh,
yeah, man. All right,
shit.
cool, man. What? What's up?
I can't find him anywhere.
Find who?
He's not on the hidden list.
Who is? Somebody?
No,
MSC.
that guy. Yeah.
Who was it?
I
Who was
get
it?
it.
Who even is it? Has he done so? Has he said something wrong or what?
No, he just said a comment on a channel about not having a chat on. But
Oh, right, okay.
But I can't find him anywhere.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. It's one of those things.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So don't worry about it. I've got an idea.
He's there now. Look, MSC. He said I didn't say anything bad.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah. He's just
sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Look. We're really trying to keep the. I think you probably might seen from obviously what's happened, but we're just trying to keep the chat really moderated right now. And
about the football,
we do
trying to keep
like I said, it's a misunderstanding. We apologize. Right, like I said, I always give people a chance. Right, I always am gonna try and give people a chance. Right, so
yeah, it's cool, mate.
Right, as long as you don't say anything bad, I ain't got a problem with you being here. Right,
it's cool.
It's all right.
So
I don't mind people watching other people's content. It's not that's not if you want to watch their content, that's not a problem with me. So just as long as
Stephen, look, they're coming out
respectful. Now. Yeah, I can see
they're coming out now.
Yeah, they're coming out now.
So is Charlie? I don't know if Charlie's listening in, but Charlie, what
Charlie,
needs to happen here now? What needs to happen, mate? Well, tell us before you go then.
Tell us before you go. Please do please do share it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Right, please share it with everyone you know. Get them to hit the subscribe button. It counts as a donation, right? Because we are giving everything to charity. All the money's going to charity, right? It's on the Just Giving page. If you click on the Just Giving page link down below, you can donate whatever you can to Children's Liver Disease Foundation, right? And yeah, if you go to subscribe, we get to 1K, and then we can monetize the channel so the money goes to charity. That's all. That's all we're doing. That is all we're doing, whilst giving you great football and F1 content. So, you were gonna say
definite foul on De Bruyne there. What was all that about? Yeah.
Oh my God! It's like a rugby tackle. It's like I want to hug. I want to hug.
Yeah. I don't think he's made any changes of yet, but he might actually be waiting until about the 60th minute. I think. I can't see if he's made any changes anyway. I watched this on my phone, and the picture isn't the greatest on it. So don't judge me if I get the players' names wrong. I'll see if he's made changes. I didn't see any.
No, he hadn't made any changes.
No. But yeah, let's just see what happens from here. Like say, 60 minutes onwards, if they're in the same position, he's got to go for it.
Please do.
Really helps us out. Thanks.
It does really help you all.
The Lambs react.
Lambs. Is that Lambs?
Lambs. No, I think it's good. The Progression Project. But if it is you,
it looks like Lambs.
Right, let me know if you want to come on.
It looks like Lambs. That's definitely Lamb's picture in that picture.
If it is
I think
you,
she does some kind of. She just. She does some kind of modelling, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does modelling, but like she usually comes up with the questions. But is it you? Do you want to come on the channel?
Yes, Lambs.
I can send you a link.
How you doing? Big up, Lambs.
Oh, big up, Lambs. You've got a second channel.
Oh, second channel. Give us the channel name. We'll go and subscribe. What's going on here then? Is it Dortmund corner, is it? Let's have a look. You can see Pepe, look at him, he's patrolling that line deep in thought, and he's working out what he needs to change.
Oh, wicked. I'll just here you go.
I've got the link.
Here you go. Guys, go and subscribe to Lambs Reacts. I've just subscribed now. Go and do that now. She's a great person.
I'm on it.
Great person. Great content. Just started the channel. Get her to 100 subscribers. Go do it now.
Yes.
I'll put it in the private chat for you, mate.
Boom. Done it. Got it.
Do you want?
Later, Mel.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, I'll send it to you now, and then
City need to use that wing more. They've got to use that wing more and stop trying to play it short. They're getting swarmed. They're getting absolutely swarmed. They're finding it really difficult to play in front. Again, this is not City's strength. City's strength is playing that ball in behind. If somebody's got him behind, who was that? Yeah, somebody managed to get him behind there, but is that Bernardo Silva in the box? It's just being crowded out, I can't believe. It's just so congested. They've got to use them wide positions, I believe, and get somebody on who can. Whoa, John Stones, you're not going to get away with that, mate. Come on, this is not wrestling, son. You see that he just threw Haaland to the floor. And look at the size of Haaland. He's massive. The kid's massive, man, and he's just whoa. Come on, he can't. Surely,
I've just sent you the link, Lance.
How did he not get a card for that? I mean, come on. But here we go. City, they've got possession. They're on the break. You've got to keep running that wing while you've got the space. Kevin De Bruyne is going to try and cut inside. Why did he do that? Look, he's just slowed it all right down. And now they're going to try and build it up again there now from the final third area. I mean, he should have just kept bombing forward there. But now it's gone out wide. Left-hand side.
Look at that. Some old
F1. What's he doing? He's put a ball in. Easily dealt with by the keeper. Corner to City. Corner to City.
He's had to tip that over the ball. Jesus.
Zinchenko's put the ball in, but it's yeah.
Oh, you shitbag!
I don't think it was. I don't think it would have been a dangerous ball anyway, because it was nowhere near the danger zone, shall we say? Mate, honestly, I think about, like I said, about 60 minutes. About 60 minutes, we're going to see what's up. If he broke something. What's that?
It's broken. It's just snapped off.
Oh dear. You get what you pay for, mate. Shh, don't swear. You get what you pay for.
It's fucking 60 quid.
Ah, no. How long have you had it? You can send it back. You're Rich Sports. How are you doing?
About 4 months now. 5 months.
Handball. Hold on. Handball. That's a handball, man. His arms in an unnatural position. Handball. All day long. Yes. Oh, go on, Saeed. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I just came back and it's a penalty, right?
This.
Yeah, you. I think you broke you, mate. Don't worry, we can still hear you, mate. We can still hear you, mate. Don't worry about it. Carry on. Be professional. Carry on.
Buying a new one.
But he's
Listen, I'll find a good one for you.
What?
Yeah.
He's just trying to.
Someone go on, say it.
I don't know what the rule is, but he does hit the ball first with his head, and then it touches his arms.
Yeah, it's what I think it is because of the way you can't do the action that he's trying to do without putting your arm out.
Yeah, he can't. He can't. Yeah, that's why I don't think it should be a penalty.
Big pressure on Kevin De Bruyne now to bury this penalty.
Oh, so they gave the penalty?
Yes, penalty check though. It says penalty check. Let's have a look.
I think the referee should go and look at it.
Yeah, but would you? If I was a referee, I would say it's handball.
Yeah, but it's
Bernardo.
It's a natural action.
I know, but I think Bernardo Silva is making the impression that look, you've put your arm out, mate. You know, but I don't know. This is down to interpretation now.
I know,
it's quite
but this is what is kind of ruined football. You know, that you can't be human anymore. You know, you have to be a robot. Oh my God, he must be devastated.
So is it definitely on ball then, yeah? Have you give it? Or is he? Yes, he's
not yet. Oh, fuck.
Who's taking the penalty then here? Oh, it's Mahrez. Oh my, he's going to sky it. He's going to sky it.
He's going to score.
Oh, he scores. Mahrez, Manchester City are back in.
This is football, you know. You never know what's going to happen.
That's it, mate. So unpredictable. And now the thing is, what do Dortmund do? Do they rely on City not changing it and just keep as they are? Or do they preemptively change now to force Pep to rethink what he might have done? This is the art of management. Let's have it right.
Yeah, I know. That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
The thing is,
you know what I mean?
I think extra time suits City better than it suits Dortmund.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be so tired. And I can't see them score another 2 goals. They might nick 1 in, but not 2. Yeah, I think City. I think this is a sign for City.
Yeah.
That microphone works fine, doesn't it?
But yeah, I think they should consider themselves lucky with
that microphone I've always used is fine, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds all right.
Yeah, I bought it again. This time with a 2-year plan. That's it. With damage guarantee, which has cost me another 10 quid on top of that. So it's 70 quid. That's pissed me off now.
Sorry.
Shit. That's just 70 quid I ain't got. I need to ask Barger because
oh God. And that's a terrible way to have to go out in the Champions League against Man City.
Sorry, I'm just eating something. I didn't want to keep
talking.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Yeah. But let's see if Haaland can nick a goal. It's going to be interesting to see how each team approach the game now.
Yeah. So now City have the advantage. The way they set up originally.
Yeah.
The way they set up, and don't say anything, Stephen. Just absorb it. Just reply on the DM, mate. the way City set up in the first place was working for them. Apart from that, obviously the great goal that Bellingham scored, which maybe the keeper could have done better with. But what happened? What happened there?
Yeah.
Or was that a replay of the penalty? No, it wasn't, was it?
No, I think they pushed him in the back.
Yeah.
De Bruyne. Yeah, and the thing is this: if City score 1 goal, then Dortmund have to score 3 goals.
Yeah. I think if Pep now makes one, he could just make one change. If he makes one positive change now, just to add that extra threat when they are starting to push forward, he's going to be saying to them, "Look, if you want to continue doing this, you better be careful because we've now got firepower." Who would you bring on? Say, would you bring on Jesus or Sterling?
I would bring on Jesus.
Yeah.
Because they don't seem to have a central threat going behind.
Mm.
And then I would probably play with a double pivot and probably De Bruyne as a number 10, so he could just supply the wings or Jesus.
Yeah. Plus, he's got legs, doesn't he, De Bruyne? He can make an effort to get back if need be.
Yeah, he's a fantastic footballer, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is a fantastic player. But here come Dortmund on the attack. Oh! Great turn and great defending by City. City clear it.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted him to leave City.
Yeah, I think everybody wanted him to leave City, mate, and go to there.
Yeah, I wanted to see him in like a Real Madrid team or Barcelona.
Yeah, I think he would absolutely be astounding in a Real Madrid setup. Kevin De Bruyne, unbelievably lethal.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's working. So we're at 60 minutes now. So let's have a look if Pep makes any changes because it's got what he wanted, which is the advantage again.
Yeah.
The kind of dealing with Dortmund okay, but they do need that extra threat. Oh, come on, you can't pulling Phil Foden back. Play on, says the referee. Come on, put the ball across the net. Put the ball across the net. Come on.
I think the issue now with Dortmund is all they're focusing on is getting the ball to Haaland.
Yeah, I noticed that, mate. And why not? I mean, but the question is why not? Because he's the man who's going to do it for you. But if City are sort of identifying that, it's quite it's quite easy to nullify. You know what I mean? It's if it's just him up front.
It's so obvious. Every attack, they need to maybe bring in Torgan Hazard just to have another threat on the wing.
Yeah, but I'm expecting a change soon from Pep, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he can rely on what he's got right now just to because they're exhausting a lot of energy, and he's going to need some fresh legs anyway just to keep this going. But it will be interesting to see whether he goes for a kind of defensive change. And well, come on, free kick, Kyle Walker, that all day long, is it not? But no, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he makes a defensive change and a change up front, and then makes some changes to the midfield and just swaps them around a bit. Could push De Bruyne over to the right sorry, to the left.
Yeah.
And who else was on that midfield? Was it? Who did we have? Sorry.
I think right now they are playing Rodri, Gundogan, and De Bruyne. And then I think...
Yeah. Who would he? So if he was going to bring on Jesus, he could take Rodri off, put Gundogan central, and put De Bruyne. Oh no! In fact, no. Take Rodri off, drop De Bruyne back, and just replace him with Jesus. So then you've got Mahrez, Jesus, Foden, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You could do that. Whether that would work, I don't know. But
Talk.
Keep your hands down, Gundogan.
Talk.
Yes.
Would you like me to permanently put your socials in the descriptions for your graphics designs?
Yeah, I only do it for you though, and a select few.
Or I'll just put your name in.
No, it's cool, man. No, it's cool. You can do if you want, but
because you deserve the credit.
No, that's cool. Listen, I know you tell me all the time how much you appreciate me, and I know you do. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, mate. It's cool.
A bar gap for PR officer.
Yeah. Put it in there, then, mate. Put it in there. Graphics. I'm the graphics head of graphics.
Head of graphics design.
Yeah. So like I say, I help select channels.
Arsenal AFC 1998 in a building. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you in, mate. Hi, Rich. Come on, try to not to swear, man. We're trying to make it more.
No,
this is Cod's wallet. Dortmund needs still one still.
Oh dear. You see what we're up against, Saeed?
Again, I told you, Holland.
No.
Oh dear. It's just outrageous. It's just absolutely outrageous. Unbelievable.
I know that's the problem with social media.
Yeah, that's the problem with social media. Lies.
Anyway,
Holland for watch right now.
Yeah, but I think that's harsh on Haaland. He is the reason why they scored the first goal. I mean, just because he didn't score the goal doesn't mean he didn't have a hand in it. I think you just have to be fair. City just have so much better players than Dortmund. I mean,
let's have a look.
And they are missing Jadon Sancho. They need him in a game like this.
Do you know what I just want to say something. This Arsenal AFC 998. Let me just tell you something. Whoever you are, let me just say this to you. What you don't realize is that when you write what you write, right? We have our suspicions who it is. When you write what you write, you do not change the intonation of how you write, and it easily matches up with other posts that you make under different names. And do you really think we're that stupid? Do you really think we're that stupid? Honestly, I just go and get yourself a Lego set, yeah, and go and play with Lego or something. If you can't, nothing else better to do.
Lego house.
Yeah, build that Lego house, mate. Go and do something more constructive.
If you may not notice, mate, go watch our Thursday watch along, because there was a racial incident and see what happened.
Yeah. Hold on as well.
You come and tell me.
We've got hold on. We've got Saeed on the show, who is from.
Yeah.
Are you from Gambia?
Do you really think if
do you think if that was the case, mate, you'd be on this channel? Of course not. I'm not even getting paid or anything. So why would I be on a channel that is discriminating me or people like me? Why would I do that for free? I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
No,
it's crazy. It's just
the thing is, nowadays
people
like
spill
to
out
jump
so much
on people
online, and on YouTube, on Twitter, that some people just dumbly follow it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I hate with social media is that people are so quick to jump on people,
believe the next thing,
to just believe the next thing, and once they believe the next thing, that's it. They can never be big enough to, you know what, maybe I was wrong. It's just okay. If they say that this guy is an asshole, then everybody has to jump on it. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. That's what's trending, and then everybody gets on it. Nobody is looking at it from the other side. Is there a reason? Is there an agenda? Was it really like that? And I think it's dangerous.
They'll see on the other side very soon.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's enough. That's enough. But no, you're right. You're right, Saeed, mate. Honestly, I mean, you know, it's like, wait a minute, just don't be blind. Hey up. They've not. Have they scored? Have they scored?
No, it's not scored, have it?
What happened there? I don't know. Let's have a look. I just seen 3-2.
It's beyond the goal.
Oh right, okay. But yeah, anyway, listen.
3-2 is already the scoreline.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm just I've just been sidetracked by that plot. But anyway, never mind. We'll just move on from that now. Just move on from it because at the end of the day,
if they can find me the proof, then by all means, show it. Because they can't.
Well, yeah, that's a thought. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to show it.
You go back throughout my streams and find proof, mate. Good luck.
Forget about
Good luck.
Yeah, forget about it now, mate.
I might be incapacitated, but I know what I've said.
Let's just carry on.
That's that.
They've seen that today you are in a good mood, you are happy, you're enjoying the game, and that's what they want to ruin. Forget about them. Let's just ignore them.
Yeah, well said, Saeed. So Manchester City now have the advantage. I've not really seen. Has he made any changes yet, Saeed? Pep?
Yeah, he just put in. No, not Pep. Pep hasn't made any changes yet. Dortmund just made a change.
Okay. What did they change? Who did they change? What position was it?
I think they put in a winger. His name is that Reina guy. I think they are looking for a goal.
That's very genuine, isn't it? It's very genuine, isn't it? It's that Reina guy. I don't know who he is, but this guy
I don't know
on the page.
That's what I would have said.
He's the offensive player, Ned.
yeah.
They took out the right winger for another right winger. That makes sense.
Okay. That makes sense.
He's a winger, and he's coming for a winger. That's all I know.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe Pep seems to have.
I think he's happy with the game.
Faith. Yeah. Also, I'm at 412 followers now on Twitter, despite the attempts by some people to.
Ooh. Did she really?
And Liverpool are not looking like they're gonna make it this time. Because it's still 0-0. They need 2 goals. 20 minutes left.
It's not going to happen, is it? I don't think.
I don't think so.
They
don't. Anfield is not the same without the fans.
Talk. Did you just see that?
Yeah. I did. This is how. You know what? It's just so stupid, and this is how stupid.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? My day's gonna get even better tomorrow.
Yeah. all I'll say is good luck in the future, mate. Good luck to you.
Is Ariana Grande getting on the show tomorrow?
Let's. All I was making jokes today was look, like Charlie was going on about about his hair trim, and I just said, look, mate, last night the hair trim was approved. Right, let's just say that the hair trim was approved.
Yeah.
Oh, the rest of the night was sweet.
Good for you, man.
Every guy's got a dream.
Yeah.
I'm not well. Maybe I have to have dreams like that, man.
Yeah, I've just got to check. Someone's trying to call me, Stephen. I won't be 2 ticks, mate.
All right.
Let's just say you should do a better job than Arteta.
Everyone would probably do a better job than Arteta.
I'll be the assistant manager.
I think his wife would probably do a better job than him. You know what I don't understand with some Arsenal fans is that you know, everybody's entitled to be Arteta in or Arteta out. You know, at the end of the day, it's your own choice. But if you are Arteta in, how can you not understand that there are fans that are Arteta out? Like, for some, it seems to be like ridiculous. Like, it's almost as if Arteta has won the quadruple and we are still questioning him. And I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, surely you must. How can you not see?
Oh, it's a goal!
Oh yeah, they scored.
It's a goal for Man City.
Yeah, Phil Foden. Yeah, that's it. They are done.
They're in.
Yeah.
Semi-finals.
Yeah. It's impossible for Dortmund now. Dortmund need to score 3 goals in 15 minutes. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, their goose is cooked. It's not cooked. It's
How did no one pick up Phil Foden? That's bad defending.
Keeper's got to do better.
But he hits the post.
Keeper's got to do better. He's hit his hand in the post.
Yeah.
He's got it's near post. He should be better than
that. But I don't rate the keeper.
I don't
think he's any good.
I'm just gonna ask. Look, there's how my thing broke, right? There. Because that's supposed to be on it. Do you think it's worth replacing? I think it is. I'll put a year plan on it this time. Pain in the ass. But if it happens again, I'll just leave it as it is. Well, actually, no, I'll get it back for free, so I get a new one. All I did was tighten it up because it keeps getting loose. I swear you can squitch this back on.
I feel sorry for Dortmund, but that penalty changed the game totally. They didn't react well to when City scored the penalty. So it looks like it's gonna be Man City versus Paris and Chelsea versus Real. Because Liverpool are not scoring 2 goals.
Liverpool aren't scoring 2 goals now. I don't get it.
So, which team do you think will reach the final, Stephen?
For me,
yeah,
I said City and probably Chelsea the way it's going.
You think they beat Real over 2 legs?
Yeah, I think they can. I don't think Real Madrid are that team, the same team. I'll be surprised. So I think it's an all English final.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But then again, Man City have got to go PSG.
Yeah, that's another monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
If they play like this, they'll get beat. Though.
Yeah. But they'll probably step up because it will be another. The game won't be the same.
They've got to. I'm just gonna quickly go back. Just gonna quickly get a drink. So give me 2 seconds.
All right, that's right.
Wait a minute. I'll hang on for this one.
I think Bellingham or Foden, they are two different players, Bargav. Bellingham is more like a sitting central midfielder, while Foden is more like an attacking midfielder. He can play on the wing, he can play number 8 or number 10.
Foden.
Bargav, I think you are overrating Ainsley's skills.
Ainsley is not that good.
No, he's okay. He could be more like a James Milner, like a good player to have in the squad. Who could play. He's very versatile, but he doesn't have the natural talent.
Pepe's better than AJ Maitland-Niles.
Who?
Pepe's better than AJ Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, but 2 different players.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Pepe's got more talent to not be a squad player than AJ Maitland-Niles has.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. Who are you going to rely on to come up the moment? You got to rely on Pepe.
Yeah, of course. Now, Ainsley is more like if you want to secure a game and you put him in.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want to win, you want Pepe on the field. I think Ainsley, the issue was that Mikel was very biased with Bellerin. So he was doing very well last year as a right back, even though he didn't want to play right back. And then he just got benched. And after that, he's just been in and out of the team. So he was probably like, why should I waste my time here as some kind of a reserve right back when I can go to another team?
It should have been Cedric, Ainsley, Bellerin.
Yeah, we should have sold Bellerin. I don't understand. Or we should have sold, if he wasn't going to play Ainsley, we should have sold him. There was no point.
They took the offer and it was going to be a loan. We'll give him out on loan then.
From Wolves?
What?
Yeah, I said, but even if they wanted to, they could have kept Bellerin and sold Ainsley. There was no point having 3 right backs fighting for one spot.
And Ainsley is great as a backup left back.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, it didn't make sense. We needed funds. We didn't get any bids for Guendouzi or Torreira. Why keep both Bellerin and Ainsley?
Not good enough. We're putting them on too high of a contract. We're putting on contracts they don't deserve.
And the issue is as well with Arsenal is that when we don't want a player anymore, we just freeze them out.
In terms of AJ Maitland-Niles. He's better than Bellerin, though.
Yeah, he is. But they should have sold one of them.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, Bargav. Foden's better.
Yeah, you can't compare them. He's not even close to Foden. Foden has a natural talent and ability.
He has even more natural talent, though, actually. It's not just coaching. He's just
natural
talent.
It's not. Yeah. Wait. Foden's
they are
talent
going to
is
be
unbelievable.
competing for that.
The things Foden can do with the ball, Ainsley
just
can't
give
even
it back in a
dream of.
sec. Yeah, you keep talking to the panel. Just be that in a sec.
I think Ainsley, as best, could have been a good right back. I don't think he has the passing range or the vision to be a good central midfielder. I think he can play there in some games. You know, he can make the runs, he can make the tackles, but the issue is his passing is very sloppy and his concentration level are not that high, unfortunately, to be able to play in the central midfield. I think. Whilst with Foden, he got unbelievable vision. He's so good on the ball. His passing, short passing and long passing is very good as well. I just think they're two different players, and Foden has so much more talent than Ainsley. And I do like Ainsley. I wanted him to be our right back. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players will leave this summer. And if we sell Bellerin, which most rumors say that we are going to sell Bellerin, I'm sure we're going to have to sell Ainsley as well. See who we're going to take in as a right back.
Absolutely.
And I won't be surprised if we sell Guendouzi as well. I don't think Arsenal is going to renew his contract. It's going to be interesting to see the semi-finals.
Yeah, it is, man.
Yeah,
but
Paris
we'll see the semi-finals here. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, we got Lambs. How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're not doing too bad, you?
Oh, God, it's been a goddamn while. How have you
Yeah, it
been
has
asleep?
been. What's that?
How have you been?
Battling hospital, but yeah, no change there. No? So, keep doing what I'm
How
doing.
you doing, Lance? I think it's the first time we are on at the same time.
Yeah, man. Well, you're looking good. You're looking healthy. Unfortunately, Arsenal probably aren't helping you with the stress.
Nah, I blame them for losing all my blood. They've drained the life out of me.
Cowley Lambs. Cow's Lambs. I bet you're pleased with Chelsea right now, aren't you?
Semi-finalists, but
yeah. I can see you.
I wasn't impressed with the performance yesterday. I was saying I was worried for the second leg because they were better than us in the first leg and they were better than us in the second leg. And my God, what a goal by Taremi at the end. But thank goodness it came when it came, because had that goal came maybe 7 minutes earlier, I would have been worried.
I think you did what you needed to do, which is shut the game down and just kill the game. Yeah, because you knew if you killed the game, then that you're not going to hardly give them a chance to score. So that in that sense, you did the job that you needed to do, because it wasn't exactly like you had to go out and win. So you could afford maybe just let it go in.
He was playing more defensively minded rather than offensively minded, because if he was being more offensively minded, maybe put Callum Hudson-Odoi in the right wing back position instead of Reece James. probably actually play a striker instead of playing like, you know, attacking midfield players. But, you know, Pulisic probably was the best out of all of them, but probably should have scored arguably. But, you know, the guy was just getting fouled left, right and centre. And with Pulisic being so injury prone, we know that's always a worry. But, you know, it worked out in the end. Thankfully, we shut up shop for pretty much the whole game. Conceded a goal very late on. Credit to them. It was a fantastic goal. And seeing as they played better than us in both legs, it would kind of be a shame if they didn't get a goal or something out of it. But I think it was like an overall professional performance from Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel. And we take the W and face what definitely looks like Real Madrid now.
Yeah, 100%.
Go on. Do you think that's a sustainable approach going forward, though, if you're going to get to the end and win it?
Oh no, definitely. I think he's just playing this back three because when he took over from Lampard, like defensively, like we were terrible, we were poor. I mean, you guys remember how you ran through us with Lampard's formation, and we were just pretty much sussed out at that point. It was just terrible. There were certain people that I thought were just dead and gone, were never going to get back into the squad, and somehow, some way under Thomas Tuchel, they've almost been rejuvenated. Like, you know, Andreas Christensen and Antonio Rudiger. I thought, like, at the end of the season, I wanted them out of this club. Rudiger can definitely stay. Christensen, he has improved, so maybe we can sell him for some money, but I definitely still think he's not like a sustainable long-term option if we're trying to win the league. So
yeah, I hear that. It'd be interesting because like it just feels like a bit like when you won it in 2012, where you had to get rid of I think it was AVB at the time, and then you had Di Matteo and you managed to go on and win it. So it just feels like history repeating itself in a sense. It's like what, possibly, 9 years ago now?
Possibly.
So, yeah. So
the fact that the team that could definitely like cause us the most problems, Bayern Munich, are now out. I think that if we somehow end up meeting PSG in a final, we could beat them.
What do you think about the two legs against Real Madrid? Because Real has changed their approach to the season. They look more like a professional team themselves than maybe before, where they were very attacking.
I think Lambs might have a connection problem there.
Oh yeah, she freeze.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about the two legs?
There you go.
Real and Chelsea?
I think if what you're saying, if Chelsea come up against Real, over two legs, Chelsea v Real. I mean, as good as Tuchel is seeming at the moment, the way he's got them playing and he's turned it around, I still would have to go for Real, unfortunately, just simply because of the difference in the quality in the squad, you know, and also the fact that they've won it. Is it 10 or 12 times? I can't remember. How many they've won it.
They've won it so many times, I've lost count.
I think
I think it's about.
I heard.
Is it? It's not that many, is it? Surely not.
It is. I think it is.
What did you say?
13 times. I think they've won it. It's 4-2 to Man City. What? That's the end of that then. It's finito, kaput. So man, I thought City would go through. I didn't see. This is what I was saying about Pep. You see, the way he can do these
times.
He can do these things and not panic.
Yeah, they've won it 13 times.
It's quite remarkable, to be fair to him. And you know what? This Dortmund team with the striker of the moment in the world, you know, they've kept them quiet. They've starved him of real chances. Now, the question is, when it's all right, you're playing against that, but if you're playing against a team that's going to go 4-3-3 and you've got three sort of really great offensive players, can they cope with that? That's going to be the question, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Di Maria, Neymar, Mbappe versus City. It's going to be two great games, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Welcome back, Lance. We lost you there.
Yeah, we lost you there for a minute.
Oh, can you hear us?
Hey, guys.
Can you hear us? I don't think she can hear you, Stephen.
Yeah, the internet.
Oh, it's gone again.
I think she's frozen again, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Real Madrid will win over the two legs. I think in the beginning of the season they weren't playing great, but past 2-3 months they've stepped up. They are leading La Liga. They played well against Barcelona. They played very professional against the two legs against Liverpool, and they just have that experience in Champions League. You know, you can really never count them out. They are so comfortable in that tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can rule Madrid out as favourites, in my opinion, at this stage. If you're gonna put like odds on it, you've got to put Madrid as favourites. Then possibly odds wise, you would put obviously PSG second. With the result from tonight, now then it goes Manchester City third. But on paper, in reality, I think that just because again the way Pep's managing this, the way he's seems to have learned from mistakes, I think he's got a good a chance, if not a slightly better chance than any, because of the options that he's not used tonight that he can use going forward. Then you know. Oh, is Lamb's backstage, Stephen?
Yep, she's back. Hopefully the internet's working this time.
Yeah, so basically, I'm not really too sure why my thingy does this, but sometimes it likes to connect to my printer instead of my actual Wi-Fi. So, sorry about that.
That's cool. All right. I'd love to see that you got your own channel going, and like I see some of the modeling what you're doing on Instagram as well. Really, really, really good stuff. So keep it going.
Yeah. Is like honestly, I'm just gonna kind of keep it short, like post-match reaction videos for now, because I just don't really have the time. But once my schedule clears, hopefully I'll be able to do that more often. You know, maybe like more live streams and stuff like that. So yeah.
Wicked. But a game over, and Man City are through.
Charlie will be happy.
Yeah,
he'll be happy. Yeah, so maybe that's a sign for Haaland to go to Man City.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh my God! Imagine Man City with Haaland.
Aguero's last year. It could be City's turn. City, Aguero had scored a winner in the final.
Could
be. So,
maybe that's how they bow him out, innit? With a Champions League.
That's how they.
That'd be a great way. That'd be a great way for him to end his career at Manchester City. But I mean, it's in terms of the Haaland question. There's only three teams in it. It's Chelsea, Man City, or Real Madrid. I don't see Man United being anywhere near it. If I'm honest with you, I just don't. As much as I'd like to see him come to United, it's just not going to happen. I don't think. So it's going to be. Is it? I don't know. We just don't know. We couldn't even get anything out of Fabrizio, could we? It was like.
I think the issue, the only issue with Haaland and City, or there seems to be two issues. Number one is that City don't seem to want to spend 100 million on a player. They haven't done it before. I think the most expensive player is Ruben Diaz, if I'm not lying. And number 2, Haaland's agent and Pep hate each other.
Yeah, but that can be solved by money. There's no doubt.
Obviously.
Haaland's agent is Mino Raiola, and listen, that guy has beef with everybody because he's just a dickhead. So, unfortunately, that just can't really be helped. But we don't.
He's a very smart dickhead.
Chelsea are kind of in the running too, but we don't really want to deal with him either. But in terms of City, if you think about it, Aguero's kind of given them over a decade of service. Like, he's been phenomenal for them. He's pretty much won everything with them, bar a Champions League. Maybe they'll do it this year. Who knows? But hopefully not, because we're still in the Champions League, so we can't be having that. But in terms of City spending 100 million for Haaland, that's a really bad investment, because if you think about it, he's 20 years old. So that's, if you keep him for the next 6-7 years, that's decent. That works out to what? My maths isn't great. So maybe 11.5 million, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I know, and then you can still sell him with a big profit, because he would be 27.
Yeah, so Bargav, what do you make of it, mate?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things. These are some spicy ties that we had this week. And I nearly had a heart attack yesterday over the PSG tie, the Porto tie. It was, how should I say the Porto tie? I think if that Porto goal came earlier, I think Lems would be having the same experience as the PSG game yesterday. This tie today, I think it might have been ruined by the penalty decision, but Haaland didn't show up, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is a big. If he's a big time player, he shows up today and he didn't do it. So, but
he didn't get.
And also,
Jadon
Sancho was a big
I
loss.
think you're too harsh. You're too harsh.
Yeah, Jadon Sancho. Go ahead.
No, I think. Hold on a sec.
In the first half,
able to get much service, so it's quite difficult.
I think people have to.
If you've got no creativity, if you've got no creativity, if you've got no creativity,
Sancho was definitely a big miss. I think. I mean, that's
the thing.
Very different.
Sancho helps him with the creativity. If you've got no creativity, how the hell are you supposed to score goals?
I mean, we have this argument so many times about Neymar and Mbappe. I'm glad you're recognizing the value of creativity.
The misses.
Yeah, whoa. No. I value output, mate. You value rainbow flicks. You value
no.
You value things that should be
I don't want to get started down that
circus.
road again, because that creates a debate. But I mean, Bellingham is a really good talent, by the way. I mean, I do see good things in that guy's future.
Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be interesting, because I want to see what Pep comes up with to stop Neymar and Mbappe, because that's going to be a very interesting thing next. I've been waiting for that tie for years. It hasn't been.
I think, so obviously whoever wins that tie is obviously the favourites to win the Champions League.
Yeah. I'd love to see Man City win it.
Wow.
It's just like Neymar misses the penalty, and then Man City go score at the other end. Be like Ryan Giggs, what he did to Arsenal when Bergkamp missed the penalty.
Awesome.
That would make me laugh. I would just see Bergkamp's face when it happens.
But as far as Chelsea go, I mean, if you guys can figure out your best front three, I think that's gonna be a big thing. And then I think Tuchel is gonna set you guys up right against Real Madrid. The problem is Liverpool had the problem of the long balls. So every time Trent went forward, I mean, Cruz and I didn't see the game today completely, but Cruz and Modric just ripped them apart like snipers. So
I know
that's gonna be interesting.
Liverpool plays such a high line, that's the thing, and we don't. Tuchel's just got that back three with wing backs so defensively drilled. So it's just it's just never kind of allowed to happen. That's why, obviously, except for the West Brom result, the rest of our results have been so defensively solid and consistent under Tuchel, because he's just got that defense so drilled. The issue that we've had is with scoring goals, and I think that will come. in the summer, once we get the deadwood out, once Tuchel gets the players in that he wants as well, and he will be backed as well. I think he'll revert back to a back four. He'll play around with the different systems like he used to, because he'll have the squad that he wants. So I think, given what he's got at the moment, the squad that he's inherited, he's doing great, and he's incorporating summer signings that everybody expected so highly of as well. Even Antonio Rudiger, he's come in, like, he's been great. Jorginho, I'm not a huge fan of as well. I still kind of want to see him go in the summer, because I don't think he's the one to take us forward as well. He's not even been fully fit yet. I've seen glimpses of Kante that looks like the Kante of old, the Kante of Leicester. Showed why he's world class and phenomenal. He's getting the best out of Havertz, Timo Werner. Unfortunately, it seems like he's doing everything right except just hitting the back of the net. It's just can't even really defend the misses anymore at this point. It's just getting ridiculous. But I think he's somebody next season who will start firing as well. But even Christian Pulisic, if he stays fit, he's looking better and better. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he needs to work on his end products, but he's somebody who's going to get better under Tuchel as well. Mason Mount, somebody else that we need to shout out as well. Just going to get better and better. Reece James starting to get comfortable in that right wing back position. I think he just needs to try and be more offensively minded, but he's got the defensive side drilled, and this is obviously why he's been selected over Trent to go to England this year, because of how defensively it's been. Tuchel really has revolutionized Chelsea, and we're in a top four race. We're in the running for 2 trophies. We're in 2 semi-finals. We're in semi-finals. This is great. Considering the state that Lampard left us in, for us to be sitting here talking like we're in a Champions League semi-final. It's amazing, man. It's amazing.
Do you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
We got the Man City fan coming to celebrate.
No, hang on. Before we just gotta, what we should have done when Chelsea got rid of their manager, right? But Charlie, right? The floor is yours, man. The floor is yours.
What can I say? Phil Foden's world class. Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the world, and everything's coming on. That's all I'll say.
Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah.
Riyad
in the chat.
Riyad Mahrez. I definitely never doubted you. I think
You liar.
I always thought you was a world class player. I'll just say that.
You liar.
You liar.
Now, I'll tell you what, well done at City. But I did say that City now, they are, when I said it the other week about City being a finished article, and there were some Chelsea fans who were on the show, and they said, well, no. And I was like, no, I don't mean it in that way. What I mean is that they've now got the mental package to deal with this competition correctly. And Pep has just proved it. Pep's just proved it with the way he set up in that game and what he did. And what I was going to say to Lambs with Tuchel is, going forward into the league next season, if he, in my opinion, if he's going to do that, where he's going to be making changes and everything else, but it will have to do it almost like on a relay basis, like really consistently, in order to keep the squad happy, keep everybody in 100% match fitness. And if he does that,
in that sense, he's done so well. Like when Tuchel's come in, he's brought some of the players that we thought were kind of like out the squad, because like Chelsea, similar to City, we actually have that squad depth. We have those players. We have those quality players that we can rotate around. And if they're managed well, like, we've got a ton of midfielders. We've got a ton of wingers. We've got a ton of attacking players. We've got arguably a centre-back problem and a striker issue at the moment. But if you look around, like, we've got tons of players that are out on loan, that are out of the clubs. Like, we can easily recall some of them if we need to, We've got a centre-back problem. Malang Sarr's doing bits at Porto right now. Maybe we could recall him. He is our player after all. So we have that option, We also have a very wealthy chairman and owner and ruthless board who can go out, get the job done, get the players in, and people will be backed, especially, look at the progress that we're on at the moment. So I think, you know, coincidentally,
You're making me jealous.
Coincidentally, our next match is, you know, we are facing City in the FA Cup semi-final. So we've got that coming up. So I feel confident going into this game. I think that Tuchel and Pep, I think they're evenly matched. They're two very, very brilliant managers. I think, you know, both tactical geniuses, and it's going to be an exciting game. And I look forward to it, and may the best team win. You know, obviously us.
I mean, I gotta go because I gotta go help my brother out with his soccer. Like he has football, soccer, but he has practice. So I want to go see what he's up to. But one thing I want to say is, for a while,
like 5 minutes too, anyway. So
I mean, for me, like I've always viewed Tuchel as like the manager that had both man management and like tactical genius. So in that sense, I really wanted him at Arsenal, and I was so sad when you guys got him. And you guys make those tough decisions. What can we do? But at the same time, you're right. But the only thing is, you guys got to find your best team. I think you guys have to find your best team, and that's the hardest part. You can definitely be in the hunt for 2 and 3 next year. The problem with Man City is their chemistry is really good, and so it's unless something disrupts that, it's gonna be a really tough battle in that sense. But anyway, I gotta go.
We're
see you guys later. Thanks for having me again, Stephen.
Yeah.
See
you later.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I know what he's saying there. Hold on one sec. I think I know what he's saying, but I do think, though, that Tuchel's not... I don't think he's that far off.
I don't think it's not that far off. I think it'll take him the summer to work that out.
Well, yeah. I mean, and actually, he might not even bring that many players in. He might only bring 1 or 2.
I think,
you know...
I would say something in the sort of the mid... like the sort of... DM role, something like that would help as well. But
would you take Aguero? Lambs, would you take Aguero?
Nah, you know, like we've already got somebody. Like I think we're trying to kind of maybe, you know, Tammy looks like he's heading out the door, possibly Giroud as well at the end of the season. So, you know, apart from that, then who do we have apart from Werner? So we need to get another striker. So I would say someone like a Giroud, because he's great as a great option, because he brings you a different dimension. So he does, and like
it's what Arsenal missed actually.
He's come out and said that he's going to go in the summer. So you know,
but it's what Arsenal missed when we got rid of him. Actually,
like he's been critical for us. He's scored us some very crucial Champions League goals this season. You know, let's not forget the bicycle kick against Atletico Madrid, the 4 goals against Sevilla. He's been great. Like he's been even in the back end of last season. You know, when Tammy Abraham wasn't firing and he was benched, Giroud came in, scored some critical goals for us as well. And, you know, that's something that he used to do for Arsenal as well. He was that super sub. He'd come on and score those vital, important goals that would get you guys the points at the end. So,
yeah. Anyway, we're going to wrap up there. Obviously, Man City, they go through. We're by 4 goals to 2 on aggregate. Yeah, we are going to wrap it up now. But Nams, where can I find you?
Yeah, man. I'm on socials. I'm on Instagram. That's my handle over there. Like you said, my new YouTube channel, it's Lambs Reacts. You can check that out. So I'm just going to do some post-match reaction videos. You can find me also on GNA TV, so you can subscribe to that as well. I host a lady show on there, and you know, some other content with German ads who create the channel, so you can check that out. And I'm on Charles' channel, Strong TV. We do a show there. I'm on Monster's channel, Monster FC. I'm on the Terrace, Midnight Vibes, just here, there, everywhere, really and truly. So yeah,
big up to all of them, and big up to what you're doing as well. There's the link to her channel, to go and check that out now. Go give it a subscribe. Saeed, where can they find you, mate?
Yeah, I'm only on Insta. You know, I can't stand Twitter, to be honest. So you can find me on Insta. Kundrame.
Right, cool.
And that's it. You know, you can find me here most likely.
Cheers.
Best channel
Charlie,
on YouTube.
Thank you, mate. That means a lot. Charlie, where can I find you?
You can find me at Dugout Daily on YouTube, at MCFC Hibs on Twitter, can also find me on Football United TV and SFeatleyTV.
Big up. And Talkman, where can I find you?
Yeah, you find me here. You find me at iTalkMU on Twitter.
Wicked. Head of graphics. So big up for any thumbnails, intros. Go check him out. Apparently, he's got a new intro coming soon, so I've got to talk to him about that at some point. But yeah, thanks to everyone that's tuned in as usual. Thanks for all the support as usual. It all means a lot. And do hit the subscribe button because we're counting that as donations. We get to 1K and then money ties the channel, and then all the money goes to charity. So it's basically donations. Please go and do that now and make sure to check out everyone else's channel. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.